Well, good morning, my fellow Americans. How's everything going this day? It's a beautiful morning, blessed by God. Well, I only got a question for you. Congress has the power to make laws. I don't know why that's a power. Because if you're enacting laws to protect American citizens, that would mean the criminal has to follow the law. Why would you enact something that criminals don't follow? I don't understand that. Americans have firearms. They say there's more firearms than there are Americans, people. Well, then that tells you right there the guns aren't the problem. We have evil in this world, ladies and gentlemen. And you better wake up to it. There was a young Ukrainian refugee stabbed on the train, minding her own business. Oh, but nobody can have a gun on that train? Man, you can kiss my ass. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Straight up. For all my fellow Americans out there, listen carefully. Your life is precious. Your family's life is precious. And your life and the people around you and your community are precious. Get you a firearm and put it on your person. And if you've got an elected employee telling you you can't, get rid of that employee. Because your life is in danger. You just don't know it yet. Just because the evil hasn't come knocking on your door yet doesn't mean that it won't. You better be ready. Because when that time does come, you'll wish to God you'd have had something to defend yourself with. And you hadn't followed these crazy idiots we call representatives, politicians. You have politicians dictating how you can protect yourself. We have truly become idiots. And I think it's time that we start correcting that. We need to start taking control of our lives again in our country and take the power away from government. Buy you a firearm, get trained in that firearm, training, get good training. I don't care where you get it and be proficient with it. Have it on your person 24/7 because evil can pop up 24/7 at any given moment. It is your responsibility to be ready. And that's quoting the late, great James Yeager. Your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends. And he was exactly right. It opened my eyes a lot because I know that evil's out there. I could be minding my own business. A criminal could see me and say, you know what? I want to kill that man today. I want to rob that man today. I'm going to carjack that man today. And I'm going to put his life in danger. I have the power to take his life if I want to. That's the world we live in. Why would you want to be unarmed and helpless? Because you're scared of guns? Well, you better get over it. You better get over it. You're scared of the very thing that can save your life or the lives around you. Wake up. That is the biggest crock of shit if I've ever heard. I'm scared of guns. That's because you're uneducated. You're untrained. But you want to protect your life. That's crazy. That poor Ukrainian girl never stood a chance. But I promise you this. If I had been on that train, that son of a bitch wouldn't be alive today. And she might have been. Because I'm aware. I don't just go through life and everything. I'm pretty much aware of my surroundings. I look for things that stand out. I look for body language. I look for those who are looking for opportunities. I just can't help it, because I know evil's around, and all I do all day is look for it, waiting for it, because it's around looking for us, looking for the next victim. Stop being the victim because of an elected employee that you put in office. Oh, and one more thing for all you Everytown for Gun Safety, Gifford group, all of you idiots out there who are blaming guns. When your life is on the line, you'll pray for a guy like me. And I know you'll be hoping that person will pop up and stop that evil in its tracks. Save your life so you can go home. Now, I did a video not too long ago saying that, well, if you don't want me to have guns and you want me to be unarmed and helpless, then I will leave you unarmed and helpless. I will protect me and mine. Okay, but if that saves you in the process, you're lucky. If it don't, oh well, you should have been armed. Yep, you should have been ready to take on evil. So, like I said, late James Yeager knew that. Your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends. And he is exactly right. So stop leaving yourself open. Stop leaving your family open. There's people coming out there to kill you. That's why law enforcement has firearms on them everywhere they go. They'd have to deal with a criminal. But guess who deals with the criminal first? 9 times out of 10, it's you and me. And I think we should be able to be sufficiently armed to deal with that threat, just like law enforcement. And, of course, they'll try to throw the book at you because you defended yourself. And when law enforcement does it, well, it's just an investigation. He's on administrative leave right now, pending investigation on the shooting. Oh, not you. You. Next thing you know, you're charged. How about we put the charges away? Let's do an investigation. What happened? What led us to this point? And I'll guarantee you, that's because evil reared its ugly head. That's why we're in this situation. Somebody came and put a threat on my life and the people around me, and I ended it. I stopped it. And you want to prosecute me for that? It sounds like our elected employees like criminals and they like evil. Sounds demonic to me. We need to start looking really closely at who we elect to represent us in our government. But I'm telling you now, evil is out there. It don't care. It don't discriminate. Be armed. Be proficient in that firearm. Train. And be ready when the time comes for evil to show up in your area. And when it does, you'll know what to do. Hopefully. Stop evil in its tracks. You're all you got. You can rely on calling 911, but everybody knows when second count, law enforcement's minutes away. Good luck to you. God bless you. I wish you the best. Let's keep America safe. Let's get rid of evil. Love you.